Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sit down, all of you. Have you done your task? I think you have done yesterday's homework, what I had given to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you all done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just to revive that, natural disasters, what I had told you, what is happening in this earth, and how the natural forces, okay, these natural forces, some natural forces are there which are solely responsible for what is happening in this earth, for which sometimes we see the changes in this earth and what is happening or what is going on in this earth due to the natural forces, and they have got so much importance in our everyday life. Our normal life is totally been disturbed for these natural forces, and these natural forces are coming under natural disasters. Your topic it is natural disaster. You can write it natural disaster. So in detail we are to go through this natural disaster. What is there in your book? A natural disaster is an event caused by natural forces. As I told you, because of these natural forces, our life it is changed and so many mishaps, so many bad things happen in our everyday life. How the people are killed, how the people life it is in danger, and how our day-to-day living it is disturbed because of this natural disaster. And when we are talking of natural disaster, we have to see how many types. It is of three types: land disaster. Write it down. Land disaster. Second, weather disaster. And third, it is water disaster. Water disaster. What is so three types? Land, weather and water. This is all about land, what is happening on the ground, weather, the atmospheric conditions and water level. Because of these three, we are having the disasters. And coming to land disasters, that is land disaster. What are the examples? Write it. Volcanoes, landslides, earthquakes. Volcanoes, landslides, earthquakes. These are the three forms of land disaster. We will be slowly moving to all the parts of land disaster. Volcanoes, landslides and earthquakes. Coming to, have you written? Very nice. Coming to weather disaster. Weather disaster. What are the examples? That is tornadoes. Tornadoes. Okay. Next it is what? Water disasters. Are you writing all? Yes. Very good. Water disasters. Water disaster. What is happening inside the sea, ocean? That is also becoming very dangerous. And water disaster, when we are talking, then it is tsunami. First it is coming, that is tsunami. Okay? So it is clear now. The three types of disaster: land, weather and water. And what are the forms under these three headings? Then we have to first see what are the major effects of natural disasters. Effects of natural disasters. Okay? So, what is when we are thinking of natural disaster and effect or result, can you tell me one? Anyone can tell me? Yes, tell.
A huge loss of property.
Yes, correct. Huge loss of property. Huge loss of property. Actually, children, we are not ready, and sometimes it happens that all on a sudden, our property, our life, it is in danger all of a sudden. And see, the biggest visible effect of natural disasters is the physical ruin that they leave behind. Since these disasters strike all of a sudden, people are not prepared for them. So, this is the thing. As we are not prepared, that's why we are facing much problems. And again, another result of this natural disaster, huge loss of property. Then, anyone? Anyone? It is the loss of life. Okay? Loss of life. See, homes, vehicles, possessions are often destroyed, leaving families homeless and jobless. Homeless and jobless. Because homes are destroyed, and wherever people are working, they are also destroyed. So they obviously they become what? Jobless and homeless. Homeless, jobless. This is the third point. Then next it is what more? The emotional toll of such disasters is much more devastating. These uneventful disasters can cause physical injuries and death at a large scale. Communities may get displaced, separating the family members, friends and neighbors. We are living in a community, in a society, and when this natural disaster occurs, we are separated from each other. We are separated from family members, our relatives, and our friends. So, separation, write down. Of family members, separation of family members, friends, etc. Then, besides humans, even animals and plants get affected. The habitat of animals and birds is burned, flooded, or buried by natural disasters. So, not only human beings, but also plants and animals' lives, their life also is in danger. So, the habitat of animals and birds is destroyed. Then plants are also destroyed. Animals are either killed or are forced to leave their area and look for new habitat. It has been found that some natural disasters like volcanoes and wildfires completely destroy some local species of plants and animals. Sometimes it happens, when it happens like volcanoes or earthquakes, that time the birds and animals and human beings who are living in a particular area, their life it is in danger. So all these are the effects of natural disasters. Huge loss of property, loss of life, homeless, jobless, separation of family members, friends, etc. The habitat of animals and birds is destroyed. Plants are also destroyed. So, these are the major results. So, it is now, I think, clear of how many types and what is the result of natural disaster. All of you are to go through it from your book and read it, and if you find any problem or if you don't understand any point here, you can ask me in the next class. What is your homework now? Homework, write insert. Okay, write about natural disaster, insert. All are to read the book and find out the answer. Everything you are to mention, children, what is natural disaster, what are the types, and what are the effects of natural disaster. Okay, children, thank you all.